Hi everyone, Jo here. Welcome to 5 Minute Friday. Today's session is about the idea that we're all storytellers. And I'd like to share a story with you from a teacher of mine, Sri Kumra Rao. And it's a story about an elephant. So he says in India, they have temple elephants. And these temple elephants are chained or tied to a stake in the ground. And the stake is very small. And so all the elephant would have to do to free himself from this chain is to tug a little, and it would uproot the stake from the ground and it would be free. But the elephant doesn't do this. It doesn't tug on the chain to free himself. And the reason the elephant doesn't tug on the chain to free himself is because when he was a baby, a young elephant, he was tied to the same chain attached to the same stake in the ground. And when he tried as a baby to free himself, he could not. So, in the elephant's head is this notion that the stake is very powerful and I cannot uproot it and I cannot leave. Then the elephant grows up and becomes big and powerful, and if it just gave this chain a little tug, the rope would break, the stake would be uprooted, but it never gives the chain a tug. And this is how limiting beliefs are formed. And so, in exactly the same way, many of us are constrained in our lives. And we're constrained not by the circumstances or our background. We're constrained by the stories we tell ourselves about our background and our circumstances. So we think the past is the past, and that's how it is, but this is not true. You can quite literally rewrite your past by changing the stories you're telling yourself. So this is pretty exciting once we realize this and get conscious about this. So for me, 5 years ago, I started to question my own life in this way. I was like, what's really true for me? Am I really happy in this way of living? And am I really weak and timid? Or can I take some risks with my life and live a more empowering life? You know, I asked, what's my unique gifts and my unique strengths? And what would it mean for me to live in a more empowering way that was looking after my health and well-being? And this led me to take a few risks with my life. It led me to leave my job and start living creatively and start exploring what brought me real fulfillment in my life. And this led me to getting into yoga and becoming a personal trainer. And you know, it's such a joy for me to now share all of this well-being content that I've been just so passionate about learning with everyone else. So this became my real purpose in life, my passion. Doesn't feel like work. I get to share what I love doing with everyone. So, simply by starting to question the stories we're telling ourselves about, you know, is this really true? Can I rewrite this story I'm telling myself? Can I become more of the person I want to be? Who do I want to be? If this kind of thing interests you, check out the upcoming retreat details that I've got here below. I'm so excited that we're having our first location-based retreat. It's a weekend yoga retreat. So I hope you've enjoyed this 5 Minute Friday, and I'll see you soon.